Are we live, really? Oh, great, we're live, they say. Well, anyway, trying to keep it down because, well, I don't even know how I did this. I did this kind of by accident. I'm trying to build a filing cabinet for my mom. I'm still missing one tool. I need like a number three Phillips, and I'll find it. But anyway, things are still weird here. Um, I'm probably the weirdest thing. Hey, I shaved though. God, I didn't realize I didn't shave for days. Boy, do I look grizzly, man. Hoping I look a little better. Whatever. I'm old, you know. But so anyway, I got this filing cabinet laid out. I'm building it for my mom. For hers got destroyed in the fire, and well, I'm gonna see if I can do this. And like a little background music. I rode to the store earlier to get a soda, some barbecue potato chips, and I rode around and listened to music. Now, I don't have much of a life, but I like my music. I wish I could maybe think of a background theme. I can't right now. So I'm just going to randomly play music. Really like that movie, Scott Pilgrim. I know I'm old and stupid, but it's like it. It's kind of cool. Tell you what, I wish I had. I really wish I had a. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hey. Well, anyway. Well, I wish I had a Silver Surfer. I had a plastic figurine of the Silver Surfer, and I used to have them zip tied to the handlebars of my bike, and I'd be like following the surfer, man. It was kind of cool, It was like, gotta follow the surfer, man. Everybody thought he was bad, and he wasn't. Kind of messed up. Personally, I liked Iron Man myself. He was good. They thought he was bad, and he was good. That goes back to the early '80s when I was over in Germany. Um, I used to get you had to go to the bookstore to get books every month. People would buy their Playboy and Penthouse. Me, I bought Heavy Metal magazine, and I bought sometimes I buy Sergeant Rock. He was a soldier, and I buy Iron Man. Hell, everybody had Penthouse and Playboy. But anyway, I'm gonna try to put together this cabinet, and hopefully I can do it. Really sucks that my life has come down to my entertainment. At what time is it? Like 3:30, some shit in the morning. I'm trying to do something constructive. Besides, put holes in the ceiling, destroy things. Right there. That's where I ripped the ADT alarm system out of the wall because they could tell every room I went in. I'm serious, man. I go in the bathroom. They would watch me. They could see me in the bathroom. Isn't that fucked up? I've never fucking felt so violated in my life as I have in this house, in this neighborhood. I get crazy. Don't blame me. Blame the girl that's responsible for it. She knows what she did. They're I just can't believe that. I can't believe people would do this kind of stuff. I've never tried to harm people in my life. That absolutely didn't deserve it. That didn't mess with me. I came into this neighborhood. I tried to say hey, try to be a nice neighbor. No, they treat me like shit. And guess what? I can't bring myself to even be nice to them anymore. They're the shittiest people I ever met in my life. They are. But Thing all kissed my ass. That chick Kelly that burnt my mom's house down. Blamed other people for what she does. She's a real piece of work. Never met anybody like her. I used to buy stuff for her selflessly, because she was, I thought she was. She was busy setting me up. I don't know where she got the idea. Her and her friends, basically, they saw that I was injured to the point that I couldn't move very fast, and they took advantage of it. And that's to me that's like beating up the cripple kid on the playground. What pieces of shit they are. And so I have no respect for her or her friends, whoever they may be. I do know some names. Oh yeah. Ever since I've lived in this house, I haven't had a bit of peace. That's why I'm trying to build this file cabinet, to see if I can do it without being gassed, without being harassed, without being bothered. To do something constructive for once, because in the 6 months almost that we've lived here, I haven't been able to do a goddamn thing, and I'm sick of it. And it's Kelly McLaughlin's fault. She's the one that burnt my mom's house down. She's the one that blamed me for fucking all her drug activity. and finally they realized that I'm not a drug dealer. Shit. I wish I was. I'd have money. I'm so poor. I hate being poor. But you know what? I won't steal or I won't do anything illegal to get money. That's fucked up. Maybe it's fucked up that I'm that way. Maybe I should do something illegal. Maybe I should try to deal drugs, but I don't think I'm nice enough to deal drugs. That's my problem. I'm too much of an asshole. So, I need 13, which is right here. It goes over here, and it requires I need more light, really. Gotta find more light somehow. Ooh, we're gonna get more light. The sun don't come up for a while. I take my shoes off. Let's see if I can do it without fucking up. Seems like everything I do, I fuck up. Through my incompetence. My infirmities and injuries and attitudes and gratitudes and gratitudes of attitudes. Oh, man. Let me move these shoes. Everything I do is a fucking major operation. It takes me forever. Look at that. Man, I fuck everything up. Damn, I can't do anything. Alright, let's see what we got here. Knock the speaker down. Let's see what this says. 13 up. Okay, and this goes here. I gotta find out. Oh, okay. I guess a cam lock. I know that. This is really fucked up because once I start, I can't stop. I'm not comfortable at all. I need small valves. Yeah. Let me come to you all. I'm gonna do this. Something over this. Small valves. Small valves and cam locks. Small cam locks. freaking out. I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. All right. There for now. Let's get started. Piece of plastic. All right, so it appears I need a motherfucker. Jesus Christ. King. Boy, I'm a true fuck up. All right, where are we at here? Let's see. So I need, I believe this goes here. Correct? Yep, that goes in here. Okay. Wait, let's look at okay. Oh, fuck, I know how they work, but great, I need another screwdriver. Yeah, flat in it. God damn it. What do we got here? I need that. Wait, that goes there. God damn it. Oh, wait a minute now. How does this go? Oh, wait a minute. I need to look at this. Yeah, I need more goddamn light. I'm sorry, I kind of so much. Oh. Everything I do is a motherfucker. We're having a hard time. Oh, fucking goddamn. I need more goddamn light. Up. I gotta find some. Can't even. Oh man, hope to get better someday. Hard to believe I was once able-bodied, huh? I used to walk trusses and think you're fun all day. to the TV set, fighting fire with fire. I can tell. I can tell when they're using gas on me, when they're pumping gas into the house, because it affects my balance. I've always had the best balance, even drinking. I've had good balance. Whew. But they like to think they're smarter than everybody, and with their computers and their computer brains. I call it computer smarts, where you get on the computer and you Google everything. And I'm so smart because I Google. I've got Google intelligence. But they figured out a way to. They pipe gas into the house, and I can tell. Sometimes it leaves a film on my skin that I can feel. They just think that people are so oblivious to everything. They thought I was stupid. Their mistake may not help me, but it's going to. Because whoever they are, Kelly's the main one. Kelly's the main one. She's got people on her side. But you know what? They're all a bunch of pieces of shit. They couldn't be honest. They couldn't be honest if they had to be. All they believe in is lying and stealing, treating people like shit. Even their boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, they treat the same way. They're just a piece to be used. Huh. Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed. Well, let me see if I can build this damn cabinet, because this is a real bitch, especially when you're high, when you don't want to be. I wouldn't mind smoking a little weed right now, or even some other stuff. But when I'm high, I want to be high on my own. I don't want to be high because someone else is doing it to me, and that's what they're doing. So let's see if I can fight through their high to accomplish something good, and it's good for everybody. The better I am, the better I can beat everybody else. Let me try and cycle this out. All right, hi, they know, no, la, la, la. I like this girl. Oklahoma girls, man. La, 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 round and round and round they go. Okay. So I can't see this stuff. Light. Need more fucking light. God damn. Oh, maybe I'll move over here. God damn it. Now, what is going here? What is a G? A G is a camel. Is this where I am or is that where I am? Okay, so I should be. Okay. Okay, so this should be here. That should be there. This should be here. What's this? D. Okay, let's see if I can do this out correctly. Is this a D? It doesn't seem to be a D. Is that a D? How do you? Hold on. It's a goddamn D. Oh, I said I got it. I just fucking know. Oh, that's a goddamn D. Okay. Let's see what a D is. But is this a D? That's not a D. What the fuck, Owen? Please, goddamn help. Oh, what's this? She hasn't. Oh, fucking Lord. God damn it. Fucking cunt. Need more fucking light. A lot more goddamn motherfucking light.
You're packing your bags for the family camping trip. Yeah, your ideal vacation is more beaches and umbrella drinks. And
Now, what the
more
fuck?
Wi-Fi and fast
So these are these. Let's get the these over here then.
music free.
We can't stop once we start.
Play it anywhere.
Fucking fucking smart.
Now, you can get
Good. Fucking whore. Motherfucking whore. Told you I cuss too much. God damn it. Fucking motherfucker. So this is up 5. Okay, let's see what we got here. There, let's see what we got. 13. Okay, where's 13? Right here. 13. Motherfucker, where the fuck is it? 13's back there. Bitch. Where's 5? Right here. Bitch. So, I got 13 here. Hey, was that a goddamn mosquito? Motherfucker, I better let a mosquito in here. Okay, so I'll go like this. This is where this cam lock goes. It goes like this, right? Okay. Cam lock goes here, right? Okay, well that's pretty self-evident. Let's see what else we got here. Now how in the could that be? Ah, I see. Truly it could be, couldn't it? Shall we? Try it. I'll try it. Give it a try. Okay. Oh, okay. I understand. Okay. Good. Right? As Courage the Cowardly Dog would say. And then what is it? One of these? Oh, I feel like I'm getting higher. I think they're gassing the hell out of me right now. They're going, we're so smart. They're the wolves and they're the sheep. Yeah, it could be the same people that are doing that. The wolves people, the predators. So, you know, in the wild with wolves and predators and all that kind of crap. That's all nice, but where would we be if Stephen Hawking was treated like that, huh? I mean, black holes, theoretical physics. I read his one book, Brief History of Time, which, thank God, my mathematics isn't the great. I mean, it's fair in some ways. But I read that book, and it wasn't all filled with math. It was more discussion, and there was some philosophy and stuff in it. But to me, it was real interesting. You know, he's got an insight into a lot of things that are very incredibly interesting. Let me make sure I got this in the right direction before I fuck it up, so to speak. No, not so to speak, fuck it up in reality. But I'm always glad that I got to read, you know, his book, A Brief History of Time. You know, there's not many people I get to discuss things like that, like astronomy and black holes, and you know, a lot of a lot of scientists, top physicists, are starting to think that there's parallel parallel universes, parallel time frames where someone there might be a universe where I'm not crippled, where I might be a instead of such an abject failure, I might be a success. And sometimes when I dream, and I started kind of thinking along those lines, sometimes when I dream, I wonder if I'm going to a parallel me in a parallel universe, because some of the dreams are it's like different worlds sometimes. I swear to God. There's one where it's kind of like Boca Grande, and there's one where it's like a Stark world where I've been in the military, and I'm on like my fourth tour, and I'm like, wow, I didn't did I hadn't been to Germany that many times, and I'm not just you can tell I'm advanced in my rank and everything. There's another one where I'm on a prison world, but I'm kind of senior. I wouldn't say I'm the leader. I would say I'm kind of senior. I have no problem taking, ever have. And I wonder sometimes if those, if maybe we're crossing, I'm crossing in and seeing their world. And I know that every time I go there, when I walk, when I run, when I climb, when I swim, I don't hurt. I feel good. And it worries me that if I go to their worlds and I don't hurt, what happens if they come to my world? Do they panic because in 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 experience for me, do they panic because I hurt? Because I hurt a lot. Do they worry about it? Can they help me? I don't know. I don't know how to help them. In the warrior world, the prison world, the Boca Grande world, I don't know much about. All I know is it was sunny and I was holding somebody. It was nice. Have I scared them off? Do they panic? They're like, oh my God, what's wrong? I know I'd freak out. So anyway, back to Stephen Hawking, time is a one-way thing, he explains how time. But now, also they talk about how time, maybe we could go back in time, I don't know. Or forward, I wouldn't know. I'm not sure I understand all the implications. I understand what he says about the limitations. That book was written so long ago. I probably read it 20 years ago, I think. I should reread it to refresh my memory. But I think I'm doing this right. Um, I'm slightly happy with what I'm accomplishing so far. So I'm just going to try to be very careful. And it's kind of like building a house. Um, whether you're doing the concrete or the or the woodwork or the block or even the stucco, I used to think stucco was you know or drywall, even drywall. Anything you do, as far as working on a house or construction or it's not just mindless. Ooh, it's not just mindless, repetitive bullshit. There's skill involved at every level. You start slow. When you lay that first corner out, that first corner, everything comes off of it. So I'm starting slow. Hopefully I'll get faster. God knows I couldn't get slower. I shouldn't say that. But anyway, I got the first piece, I think, successfully. Pretty messed up, huh? But let's continue, shall we? Now, I have this piece that says number 5, and it goes where? Here. Okay. And I'll take one of these, thank you. It goes like that, which is the number 5. Oh, so we go on like that. Yeah. Finish side, yeah, finish side. Here in a second, I'll try to make this more for this more coherent. All right. We'll get a little, at least you can see a little bit here. See, I got the first piece on. Yay! So I need a dowel here. Dowel, no, it's a bigger dowel. Okay. No, I can deal with that. Bigger dowel. Need more glue. This camera. It's too big. I want a smaller one. Where the fuck are they? What are these? Should we get it, right? Yeah. No panic. Let's see. Hell, this might take me forever. I can't stop that, huh? But anyway, this one girl that I really like. I call it the Boca Grande world. It could actually be a parallel Boca Grande, I guess. Beautiful, beautiful water. I was holding this girl and she was blonde. And she hugged me. You know, I was messed up, had a real good hug. And, I was talking to her, on the phone in real life. And I told her she looked really blonde because it may have been her. We may have had parallel universe crossings. And whenever I'm in these other worlds, And sometimes there's fear and anxiety and uh, man. But I've always been able-bodied, and only in this world am I crippled, and I hope they don't panic and that they understand that we're still part of the same, what you call it, the same me, the same, when I'm, when I'm, when I'm these people in the warrior world, I don't think that I'm better than everybody. I'm a soldier, I'm proud of it. I mean, and it's weird when I come back, I'm sitting there going, I didn't do 3 tours overseas, but in there I did, and it's like, it's kind of strange. And I'm wondering if they come here and they're like, wow, you know, what a fucked up life he has. I'm hoping they don't worry. But they say, my God, maybe he'll get better. Mm. Not engaging. That's not they're engaging. What the fuck? Too short. No, a technical advisor just went by. Well, she's got her own life to go too. But how in the heck? Young might actually be stupid. No, there's no doubt about it. That's stupid. Oh, stupid. I don't know where she went. Not to get to. She's always going off on you. What's going on? Let's see what I do here. I don't know how I'm doing this. Come on. That's right. Yes, I thought she was here, maybe. Was I imagining that? That's weird. So anyway, Like I said, I like to reread Stephen Hawking, and all I know is I hadn't had one of those dreams in a while. I hope I hadn't been banned from the other universes. That would kind of hurt my feelings. Now I think I see why. A minor mistake. I got it covered early. Okay. Yes, I think this is more better. Wish I had another Chromebook going so I could watch Homie the Clown while I'm doing this. Okay, let's try this again. Once again. I like to have some background music. Careful here. Help me. Come on. Okay. Now, if I act quickly, I can fix my mess up over here. I hope. I'm hoping this glue takes a while to set up. In my opinion, it should. Okay, so that shouldn't. Yeah, that's not even holding anything. Okay, Tordo. You amazing, Tordo. That's me. Man, this is hot. I want to listen to some music. It's like everything I do, I hurt bad, not ache, not ooh, I mean hurt. So anyway, to all the me's in the other universes. Gosh, I hope I haven't scared you guys. Not once was I scared when I was on the warrior planet, the prison planet. At the time, I wanted to get up to date on that because it seemed like there was some kind of revolt going on. It seemed like things were happening in all my universes. Maybe that's the way things happen. Maybe even though we're on parallel worlds, parallel universes, parallel timelines. Maybe when there's crisis or action, they may not be the same, but maybe it's a nexus. Like Frank's episodes, the nexus of the crisis is the apostrophe. Could be. So anyway, I'm real interested to find out what's happened to my other selves. And how do we cross it over? I wouldn't want to cross over physically because my body sucks. like for them to find out that things are better. Used to be I never lost. I was always victorious in my endeavors. I'd like to get back to that part of my life where I was successful, confident, a leader. Instead of being kicked and whipped on down and hurt. Really, that doesn't mean I would do that to other people. You can lead through example. You don't have to demand perfection. You seek perfection. You strive for it. Strive to be better. And let people like that. Honorable people. Leaders. People I would follow. People I would be happy to walk through the gates of hell with. Because I know they'd be there at my side. That's what I want to be. Whoa. That hurt bad. I need to sneak to the other side. Okay. That hurt bad. That hurt very bad. That hurt real bad. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I gotta take a break from that. That really shocked me. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, that hurt. Oh god, that hurt. I hope if I die in this world, my other me's don't die and they don't suffer because of me. Boy, that was bad. Boy, that was real bad. Man, I'm scared to go to the doctor even. And I kind of need to bad. I really do. Man. Well, so far I'm getting us started. All right. If I can continue, I'll be real happy. I want to finish this at least before I die. God, I don't. Gosh, I'm not. I'm scared of a whole lot. Really scared of not not being able to help the people that I'm trying to, not being good enough for them. Not good, I don't mean goody two shoes. I mean good like being a friend, being able to help them when they need it. Friends mean a lot to me. They really do. Can you see that? I like it. What can I say? Makes you feel good. I watch right now what she says real quick. It's pretty interesting. It's not what you think it is. I've always been a rock and roll man. Let's see what time it is. I don't know. 4:30. No. No, I didn't buy any of those. Like that your mother. Let me back now. I'm an offspring freak. I love the way they sing. The older I get, the more I like punk rock. Isn't that weird? I don't know why. Is it a regression into childhood? Is it? I don't know. Okay, so now I've got to flip this over. Do the cam locks and dowels on the other side. This is a real female dog. Get it, bitch. Thank you. Oh, you're the son of a female dog. That's the way the comic books used to do that kind of stuff. And you say you are the son of a female dog. I would not pass water on your face if it was on fire. All right, so what are we doing? I lost the war. Okay, so I need one of my big cam locks. Where's my big cam locks? Okay, this goes where? Yeah. Uh, gosh darn it. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not bothering my tech advisor. She needs her sleep. She really does. This chick rocks. She does. She does. She does. And she's got rocking tits. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, I do respect women. Don't even think I don't. No, I am not misogynistic. I can be. I can be racist, but I'm not. Um, Usually, if I say something like that, it's because I'm mad at an individual person, not the whole thing. So anyway, I've been boring you guys enough for now. Um, how about we take a break? Let me see if I can put my head into my work here for a while and accomplish some more. I kind of need to. Once you start one of these things with the cam locks and glue, you kind of gotta um get it semi-assembled at least because so it's square and everything, and the glue will dry in a set position. Otherwise, if you rack it later, you'll break the glue bonds, and it affects the structural integrity of it, um, which is very critical. This is the one, there's good and bad about cam lock construction. Like I've done it with kitchen cabinets. This is a file cabinet. You'll see when it's done. I hope. Um, if you get it built and it's square and it sits and all the glue dries and everything, it'll stay that way. But if you build it and you half build it and it's kind of out of square for a few days and then you put it together more and you square it up and you break those glue bonds, this being the type of wood that they're using, it tends to not have the structural integrity. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a break, make some coffee, um, try to get my head into my work, so I can see if I can. I just barely started. I mean, I see. Um, that's I haven't accomplished a whole lot, but um, I do actually have the hardware separated. I have the instructions. I have clear in my head which parts go where, and right now I need to spend maybe a half an hour of good solid concentrated work without distracting myself, and that way I can be a little more low key. And I know my voice freaks people out. Maybe let my techie, my my tech advisor, who's a lot more than that. She's like my best friend in the world. Um, to let her get her rest because she's she's got things that she has to do today that are very important, and well, I hope that I'll see her later today or tonight or something. She she helps she helps bring me back down to earth. She just talking to me. I mean that helps me so much. Sometimes I'm so alone, and sometimes I just get so crazy. This right here, I will make no excuses for my craziness, but I can be crazy, crazy. Um, I'd never do something like that if it wasn't due to outside influences. Meaning, it's not just me going crazy like that. I'm not out to hurt anybody unless they hurt me. But right now I think guess you could follow the surfer. And the surfer says, let's get some coffee. Or when I come back, I'll try to give you an update on this filing cabinet that I am trying to build. It's got a mahogany finish, and it should look good if I can get it there. I've got 2 drawers to build. I got to finish building the case. I've done these things before. They're a real pain in the ass. And, every time I move, as in, my arms don't hurt so bad. My hands and stuff do. I got severe arthritis. Look at that thumb, man. But like when I have to get up, sit down, roll over, move, like a dog. I really do hurt. Not just ache, hurt. Knives, sledgehammers beating on me. That's what it feels like sometimes. So anyway, sorry for boring you guys. I wish I had something more important to talk about, but let me see if I can build this filing cabinet a little bit. So maybe I'll poof back in a while and we'll see what happens. Maybe I should do it. I don't know. I gotta get my head right. I gotta ask my technical advisor. Right now she's sleeping and she needs it, and I want her to sleep. The more sane she is, the more she can be sane to me. And amazingly enough, sometimes when I talk to her, it helps her. Like, really? Me? But it's kind of weird, huh? Um, but sometimes there is sanity. So I do have clarity. I do have. It's just, I think, sometimes a different perspective, maybe. Sometimes you got to have somebody's different viewpoint. I know I do. I know my viewpoint sometimes is fucked up. But anyway, let me go. Thanks for putting up with me. And, hopefully in the next few months, the next few weeks, and everything, I'll get better and you guys can see. I mean, so I'm a mess. I really am. I'd like to get better, but in the meantime, we're just going to have to dig, follow me, the surfer, man, because the surfer knows. I'll see you guys. Thank you.